The Wausau School Board voted to close 4 elementary schools, with money driving a lot of the decision making. Now that the planning process is in place, the district says they want to make sure they're focusing on the people side of the change. We know the people who are being impacted have a lot of questions. Today, NewsChannel 7's Bree Bilak spoke with the superintendent about some of those questions. Bree, what can you share with us?
Well, Dale, Bushman says he wants people's questions to get answered. He wants this big change to happen with staff, students, and families, not to them. The district has some ideas on how to make the transition as smooth as possible.
One of the tasks that we will do is we'll do site visits to the buildings and have parent conferences, parent meetings where people can come out and talk and ask their questions and concerns, and we can help communicate with them in that fashion.
In the meantime, he suggests talking with the school's principals who are really involved in the process. They also have some ideas for saying goodbye to the buildings because Grant, Hewitt, Texas, and Hawthorne Hills are going up for sale.
How do we honor the legacies of each of our buildings and the alumni, and do we have alumni nights and we put up bulletin boards and folks can come back and walk through the buildings and see their old schools? That is something that's a very important aspect of the plan for us, is how do we make sure that we're honoring all the great experiences that were within our building.
Bushman echoed one of his school board mates, saying it's not the building that makes the memories, it's the people. While he said no staff will lose their jobs because of the consolidation, there will still be many new faces for students.
One of the receiving schools that we went and did some listening sessions on Friday, it was, and they were very focused on what can we do to make the incoming school feel welcome in our building.
When going to these new buildings, students will face changes in transportation. Bushman says they're working with First Student Busing to discuss the possible increase in bus use.
Their projection is that they will need 3 more routes in the morning, 4 more routes in the afternoon to accommodate the needs, and they felt that was something that they could do.
They're still working on the details, like what will happen to Red Granite Charter School, which was housed in Hewitt, Texas, or where the line will be drawn to decide which Hawthorne Hills students will go to John Marshall and who goes to Franklin. But the district is still planning to have it all done in time for the first school bell to ring in the fall.